Welcome to BeachLife Unlocked. Mike and I are going to talk today about kind of what we're doing behind the scenes. I've been excited about it. We've been doing it since probably
a lot going on.
A lot has been since January. We hired our first videographer / marketing guru.
We should start paying her.
Yeah, she doesn't get paid yet. It's Emily. She's been working hard behind the scenes to really
a lot of stuff
to get this done. And I think, you know, obviously you all are seeing it with the YouTube and the Instagram and the Facebook. Not really in our wheelhouse. No.
This is new for us.
It is. It's
putting ourselves out there.
It has. It's been a bit difficult. I mean, it's fun, but difficult, right? But you know. We watch podcasts. I mean, I know I do. I know you watch a podcast at least 3 hours a day, right? You love Pat McAfee.
Yeah, I haven't watched it in a while, but yeah, I used to watch it every day.
Right, every day, religiously, I would come in and Mike would be watching it, and it kind of made me think that, you know, obviously, we would love that type of fun. I mean, realistically, it's not what we do. We try to, you know, help.
We get to 1 million followers by the end of the year.
Right, okay, fair enough. Well, then we'll go live, for sure. Then every single day, we have 1 million followers. But, you know, for right now, we are really trying to capture a whole different element than we've ever done before with this. So we appreciate you all watching, tuning in, and kind of growing with us, because it has been a growth.
Absolutely.
So we kind of want to talk about a few other things that we've been working on that we're super excited, and probably the one that we have worked really hard on. This is awesome, that Em has put a whole bunch of time and effort into, is we've been working on a BeachLife Premier Team guide, right, for buyers and sellers.
Heck yeah, dude.
Yeah.
All the information you would need, you know, for a buyer or a seller, helping get your property ready for sale. It's all in there.
It is, and it's been a labor of love for sure. And you know, to Mike's point is, you know, what we wanted to do was, we see a lot of these all the time, and it's fluff, right? It's like recipes and you know, just, I hate to say garbage, but garbage. So we wanted to make one that we thought we could give to you, or we have it digitally, so we can send you links to it. Return to pages. So we've gone all in on the buyer and seller guide, and you know, we hope you use us. We do, but absolutely. The most important thing I think that we're hoping you get from us is that we want to educate.
Information. I mean, having all the information to make the most informed decision that's best for you and your family. You know, whatever it is, whatever that looks like.
Right, and so the cool part with this is, you know, and this was part of Mike's input as well, was, you know, we were building this out, and this is a legit, Mike was in printing many moons ago when he was like 18 years old. How old were you then?
I was 20.
20, okay. So Mike was in printing, and this is not the finished product. The finished product is actually coming in the mail today. So this is one of the versions that we got, but the cool part is it's a true book bound, right?
Perfect bound.
What's it called?
Perfect bound.
It's called a perfect bound, for those of you who don't know. So, and then it talks about the team. It talks about Mike, myself, Hunter, who's also on the team. It then goes into detail about the NAR settlement, right? So you kind of can get a picture, if you're a buyer or seller, how that affects you. Because again, it's a difficult conversation to have to people now.
It is. And having this at your fingertips, readily available, I think is going to be huge for buyers, sellers, and for us.
And for us.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's beneficial all around.
Yeah, to be selfish, as much as this is for our buyers and sellers, it really is for us to make
us as well.
It does, because everything needs to be talked about at some point in time, and some people just don't want to hear your voice. And I do talk a lot. And tend to repeat myself.
We're all well
so at least So at least this kind of gives you a version of what we do. And so we do already have this up on our website.
It's just a lot of questions that we get from buyers and sellers ahead of time. It puts them at ease, because I know going into meetings, especially with buyers and stuff, people that have never bought a second home or even a home in general, they have a lot of questions, and we have no problem sitting. Let's get them all out there. But I think this guide will allow us. I don't know about streamline the process, but it helps help people have this at their fingertips, right? I don't explain things the same way twice.
No.
Right? You ask me a question 2 times, I'm going to probably give you 2 different answers, right? It's going to end at the same spot, but I'm going to get there 2 different ways. This just
streamlines it.
It does.
And Mike did make it. It does. It streamlines it, and here's why. Right now, we have on our website, we have built out content pages for the seller guide and the buyer guide. More importantly, currently in there. We've also created a video for our potential clients to understand how the exclusive agency works for buyers. We have that in there. We also have a seller page that has more than just this as well. It talks about some pitfalls a seller could make, but then there's additional resources under that as well with other blogs that we've written over the years. And then we have a whole nother seller resource down there. So again, our goal is for us to be a one-stop shop.
Yep. Come to us, get all your questions answered, understand the process, start to finish, before maybe we even make contact.
Well, and that's exactly the point. The point is, it's called value proposition, and so the question is what is the agent offering to you, correct?
Right.
And again, we get paid a commission for not only for showing properties, because anybody can really do that, but more importantly, we're getting paid because of our experience, what we offer, and again, our
expertise.
Well, and it's our failures and our successes, right? Which is
We're very open about it.
Absolutely.
We don't win everything, but having those experiences has allowed us to put this together. To hopefully help people avoid those pitfalls or things in the past that didn't work out the way we had hoped. So we're always learning, and with this, I learned a lot just helping to put this together. And so for buyers and sellers, I think it's a huge resource.
So if you want the resource, reach out to Mike and I. We'll happily send you a link. If you want to come to our 78th Street office and pick up a guide, we'll have some guides here initially, and then obviously when we meet clients, we will be passing stuff out. But again, feel free to reach out to us so we can send you the guide. The other thing that we're working on right now is a cool little brochure, and so I call these stickies. And so really what this is, and Em's done a great job putting this together we have QR codes on there that will redirect you to where we want you to go, but this is also like a quick home buyer's guide recap.
Right.
So if you've had the chance to read it and then we meet you, because again, we're changing up a couple things. What we would like it to look like is, you give us a call, we get you set up, but then we have a buyer consultation.
Yep.
I think it's overlooked, and I've been doing this for a very long time. I think if I could do one thing sooner, it would have been have a buyer consultation where we actually sit down and actually
having a clear vision, what you're looking for, what we offer, and how we can best help you to get to where you want to be.
Right, we do it with sellers all the time for listing agreements, correct?
That's all we do.
We sit there, we strategize what best looks like for them. Maybe it's going on the MLS, maybe it's a pocket listing. There goes the clear cooperation. But again, the consultation is super important. And so this is streamlined it where we can kind of give you a little bit of who we are to see.
We get a better idea of who you are, what you're looking for.
Right.
And then we could, I guess, mold your search to fit what you're looking for a lot easier than if we're just, let's go uptown, let's go downtown.
Right.
You really don't know what you're looking for. We don't know what you're looking for, but having that consultation, I think, just kind of we keep going back to it, streamlines the process. It does.
So we're excited. We'll be doing more videos. We'll be doing the more YouTube. So again, there's a lot going on. If you ever have any questions, you need some information, or you just want to kind of see what we've done with this, let us know. We'll be happy to send you a link. You can find our emails. You can find our phone numbers here, or you can go to our website,
BeachLifeOceanCity.com.
Thank you very much. See you soon.